Alright, we'll see how this is. It's from a different signal, so I'm not sure how good it'll be. But yeah. But we'll do it live, playing Pokopia. I'm not doing an exact like formal playthrough because there's so much to do with this. I probably want to rip my hair out by the end of it if I filmed everything with this one. Normally I do part by part, but this, yeah, literally Pokemon, Minecraft, and freaking Animal Crossing combined into one game. So a lot to do, and building and rebuilding and all that good stuff. But yeah, I've done a lot since the last part, but we're gonna go live and play through, and I'll explain some of it. But I'm at a Dream Island for the first time, so I have unlocked a few things at this stage, like a couple of different maps, which I've kind of shown the intro to before. And yeah, besides that, rebuilding homes and paths and all that good stuff and all the different levels. But first time visiting a Dream Island with this. So Drifloon can take you to mysterious places called Dream Island. Some items can only be found here, so explore them thoroughly. When you're ready to leave, just talk to Drifloon. Can only travel to one per day, but you can revisit the island as many times as you want. If you'd like to go to a different island, you have to wait until the next day to talk to Drifloon. Okay, that makes sense. That way you can't go. You have to be like pretty, I guess, picky about which one you pick each day. But yeah, I'm guessing each doll has a different one. So yeah. Alright. Well, I came here and I hardly have anything. And I have unlocked the storage to where there's 3 in here. I just had some stuff because I plan on just working on stuff in the Overmillion City. But yeah. Let's see, what is that? Oh! Okay. Cotton spores. Yeah, we got a bunch of sand. I figure with this probably picking up a lot of shit. So that's why I didn't really come with that much. Of course, got the twine. Pile of stardust. New recipe? Oh, a star piece, okay. If you give a star piece to a Pokemon who's visiting from another player's world, the Pokemon will gift a gift. Oh, okay. That's dope. That's so cool, though. Literally, there's different stuff to pick up from each one. You can't get trees or anything, can you? Or if you can, I haven't unlocked that yet. I've played a good amount, but I have not nearly unlocked everything, I don't think. Even still at this stage. Oh, shit. Is that mud? I'm guessing, yeah. I think it's mud. Okay. I forgot, I think there's like an ability to wipe away mud. I know you could at least do it with Piplup at the current moment. But bruh, get all this twine, might as well. Oh shit. As long as I'm not missing it. Just all kinds of stardust. And cotton spores. I remember Hoppip saying something about that, so we'll go see Hoppip. I haven't gone to Hoppip yet, because it's the first Dream Island I've done. I've done some exploring with some of the different areas. So I think what? Barren Beach. I think it's called, like the Overmillion City. I unlocked there, and then the mine. I forgot the name of it. I'll remember them in time. Takes me a little bit. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ditto smash. Yeah, it's covered in mud. I'm not worried about that. You know what? With these, I'm snagging whatever I freaking can, so I know I'll probably use the sand. Well, I'm like, screw it. Even the sand. Give me the sand. And this is why I brought carrots. Because I had a feeling, if anything, I'd probably need some more energy getting a bunch of shit. I'll use sand. I don't care. Use it to build. Need some cotton spores up in this biznatch. The hell are the... Oh, damn, there's a lot of them. Okay. What the hell am I... There we go. Rototiller. Are there going to be any live stream tonight for Beyblade? Nah, I'm going to take it easy. Need just a few days to just chill. But I will be doing some filming. I do have some big time plans. I'm excited. Oh yeah, I forgot to... I had a shorts video. I forgot. Let's see, they're locking the bays behind the bars and one. I did see that. And that's wild that it's gotten so bad they had to lock up the bays and everything. Like that's actually nuts. I'm sorry that your area is like that. And that's exactly why they're taking the damn tags off of the off of the boxes. That's why we don't have to let it rip anymore. People had to go and not be nice and steal stuff, and then make it where we can't even have the fun let it rip on the box anymore. Can't even make like the fun pun with that opening the boxes anymore. Why we can't have nice shit. I'm just kidding. Oh man. Let's see. Holy freaking grass, Batman. Oh, it's not a whole ton. Oh, we got some more down here. Want to get all the cotton spores we can find. Also, Stardust is rare. You don't see that, I don't think, outside of here. Habitat information. You can find a Pokemon? A bed, a sofa, table, and a lamp. And there's no way you'd know. I don't think. Or they said you could revisit. I wonder if those items are like in here, if we're gonna make them. Hit him with the hippity hop 8000. Bop bop ba da but nope. There damn sure ain't that here. So you'd have to have it before you came here. But I think it said you can revisit. So, at least there's that. I still got so much space. It's like you can go and grab whatever you want. Well, fuck it. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I did not do that on purpose. Am I excited for the new stuff coming out? Oh, yeah. Oh, big time. It's gonna be sick. Like, I wouldn't even say prime, but like booming popularity. I'd say we're at this stage with X. Because like with, Plastic Gen, how it was, I didn't see Plastic Gen when I was a kid. But Metal Fight coming in then, I mean, I joined in 2012. That's when I started like getting bays and stuff again, and that was like tail end Metal Fusion, going into Metal Masters in the US, and then, going towards Metal Fury in Japan, or like 4D. And that's when I when I even joined becoming a YouTuber, Baytuber, well, I guess Baku Baytuber, yeah. But, you talk about Prime then, and then I'd say Burst, I wouldn't say there was one specific Prime. If you're talking about, like, when things got to the momentum of it being extremely popular, yeah, Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, like, Metal Masters was that point for Metal Fight. And then definitely like God of Revolution for Burst, because the hype for season 1, but then season 2, yeah. And it's about that time here, because it's season 2 in the States, and we're getting season 3 in Japan. So it's literally about that. It's about that time period. And the thing is X is just getting started. And that's the beautiful thing about it, man. I can't wait to see what else is planned. Even the next release is like, it's so sick. I'm glad I was able to make another theory, because I'm really excited about like how things are going with the show. And even with just like the gameplay in general, it's awesome. It's really great. Let's go. I'm literally getting everything. I do not give a shit. That's what these islands are for. You can only visit one a day, and it's like, I might as well get whatever the hell I can. If I knew, I should have brought a table. I didn't realize. Like a workbench. Because then at least I would have been able to freaking, there you go. I wouldn't have been able to screw it, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. I wouldn't have been able to like, I would have been able to sit and make all the items. But that's cool. There is a mystery Pokemon that you can get while you're in one of these. So you have to come really prepared. Like workbench, so you can make stuff, but then also leaving a bunch of space. So the essentials. Had the right idea, because it reminded me of like the islands in Animal Crossing, where you just take a few things to maneuver around. Oh, let's see here. Won't even lie, I was nervous when X entered the true tower. Oh, it was a big time trap, and he's playing right into his hands. Like, he knows what's happening. He set it up this way so that X would go, because like X wanted to battle Chrome. Because Gigatani, Zero, and Bite are all on the same page, or Baito. That's what I mean, the evil syndicate, man. Like, they're all on the same page and working together. Question is, like, who is the true puppeteer in this? Which, I mean, you know, Gigatani being a puppeteer for the underworld. He's had a lot of knowledge. Even in season 2 or arc 2, because going back and watching, there's some details glossed over in like that arc. Because the latest episode that showed was when Takumi fought the cyborg bladers from the underworld, like the underpros. They were talking with Gigatani, who had like and they had the tech and everything on them. So it's like Gigatani's been associated with the underworld for some time. Which, I mean, that was a given with him, you know, messaging or calling Bite. Or Baito, whichever you call him, you know him as, you know. Tomato, tomato. Oh, you're good, Hunter. I appreciate you showing up, dude, and welcome. How far does this go? Oh, shit. Okay. But yeah, like, it's building to, I mean, you got Zodiac and coming. I can't wait to see this next episode, dude. I know my reaction is gonna be nuts. I don't know. It is kind of late. I mean, I could maybe. Maybe I could do an episode reaction. Because I'm pretty sure it's subbed. 120's got to be subbed by this stage. We get some rocks, damn it. There we go. Holy shit, I went all the way through. Damn. That's funny as hell. Oh. What is this? Rose Tower. Oh. Okay. It's a fire pit. That's so sick. A CD rack, okay. I never actually took I just realized that. I never actually took the rack from any of the places. I kind of just left them. I got the CD, but never took the rack. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's go this way. But yeah, this game, there's so much with it, so I definitely did like 1, 2, skip a few. Because there's so much shit to do in this game with like rebuilding and everything. I'd go nuts if trying to go through like point by point. Because honestly, I'd sit there and I'd just do basically what I'm doing now, like, you know. It's one of those games where you just sit and you just build. I mean, having some commentary, but sometimes I'll just get in the zone and I get quiet. But oh shit, I was not trying to punch down, but you know, I mean, screw it. Can't come back anyway. Screw it, give me all the freaking sand. This man's hitting him with the Mike Tyson. He's hitting him with the sideways Mike Tyson. Oh shit. Oh, there's the water. Oh yeah, that's right. It only go to a certain point. If we get a Blue's Clues Bay and there'd be an Echo Tail Viper, I don't know. I know they're doing some crossovers. It's dope what they're doing. I know they're doing the crossover. What is it? Evangelica? Something like that. But, it's a dope looking anime. And it's cool. They're doing, like, even anime crossovers now, man. That's so sick. They were really cool recolors, too. Still barely done a dent in this. Holy shit. Okay. Huh. Beef. Oh. Yeah, you basically just grab whatever you can with these. Is that a what the wait? I just got the hiccups. Is that a freaking... That's a full-fledged windmill over there. I did not see that. Alright, so I haven't fully even seen everything with this. They make these islands pretty decent size, too. They're, oh, yeah. Oh, that's where I was at, duh. I mean, can I... Free elevate will be crazy. I don't know if they'll do that. They have no actual need to do that. That would be probably busted. Truth be told, that would probably be busted. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff in here. There we go. Oh, even the blocks? Damn, okay. The beams, too? Huh. You on the ladder. Tires? Taking everything, man. Damn it. Traffic cones, huh? Low taper fade bit. It would be cool if they did low taper. I mean, if they... like a new Hell's Bay. I wouldn't mind if it had like low taper or gear taper. Because they haven't done like a gear bit for taper, and gear bits are slept on. That would be some big time balance with it, because you put the gears on it, it's still having some stamina, but like the attacks with it being more aggressive. I mean, we kind of got gear taper already with honestly Emperor Might. So like the Hell's Reaper with the operate, because that's like a gear taper when it's in the attack mode. That'd be in the closest thing, I'd say. Hydrated fluffy what? Fluffy flower bed, huh? Very rare common. Alright, how the hell am I supposed to get stuff for a fluffy bed? Metal flat? Yeah, that's a definite one. More metal bits. I know we got metal needle, and people were like, oh my god, metal needle, but people sleep on the metal bits. Like we saw during Burst and Metal Fight. Like, I want to see metal flat, metal ball, or even if they did like metal ball or metal orb. Those would be wild. I mean, definitely more stamina with them, but the big thing being that there'd be less friction, because the metal makes it where there's less friction with the stadium. So hence why, like, you see Metal Needle get knocked out. That's why it wouldn't be insane. It would be balanced, because like they just make the burst resistance a bit lower, because obviously stamina, and I mean, naturally it would not have the craziest defense. Metal Glide, yeah, I hope they make a Metal Glide. That would be, if they do, that would be perfect for a Zeus remake. I want them to make Zillion Zeus. Like, they're going for burst remakes. We got Excalibur, we got Valkyrie, we just got Spriggan. I definitely see Longinus being next. Cyclone on that motherfucker. And there you go. Give it like 970 or some shit. I mean, with these remakes, a lot of them they've been doing 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did like 2. I would love if they did 250. And they debut with that like 250 Cyclone on a Longinus remake. That's what I'd do. If having to use 2. And then like you have another 50-bit, which does a burst more, yeah, but it's a lower height, so it's a double-edged sword at being lower, but maybe people could make it work. But it's still having like burst ability, so it's not insane. Like, we don't need 950 or any of that shit. Like, the 50s should be for bits that have a bit more you know, like burst ability with them. And I mean to take those steps. Rubber Unite for a Unicorn crossover. Maybe. I mean, if they did Ray Unicorn, I don't be surprised if they just did merge again. But imagine they made low merge. If they did that, that would be dope. Can I... Okay, I can take the Great Flooring, but I cannot take the beams. Or can I? Oh shit, I can. Iron Column, huh? Disc Rush, Samurai Ifrit. Yeah, that'd be perfect for it. If they made a Disc Rush, yeah. Imagine Shu showing up at the top of the True X Tower. Nah. They wouldn't do a crossover like that with the show. It would be dope if, like... if they have, like, Gen 5. If they did, like, a multiverse type thing. That would be historic. Shit. Alright. I've gotten a good amount of stuff, though. I mean, I got one of them full. There we go. My damn carrots. Alright. Let's see. If I have to reach this. Ah, shit, I fell. Yeah. Alright. Concrete wall. Shit. I bet $10 will show up using the remake. Nah, man, it's not gonna happen. Save your money. Would it be dope? Yeah, it would be wild, but like they wouldn't do a multiverse thing. At least for this gen. Like I said, in the future it would be dope if they do, but This gen, yeah, nah. Let's see. Holy freaking pipes. Great foreign, I'll take it. Look it. I'm snagging every damn thing I can. I might as well. Tires. All the cones. Oh, the warning wall. I've seen these. Why did Lane cross the road? Because he wants to make a beta rewatch the bros, especially the pineapple. Let's see. You know, Pokopia physics are no physics. A little bit. Get it? Yeah. I gotcha, I gotcha. Bob. Imagine one Kurosu just losing. I don't think yet. They're gonna have a big, like, target of... We haven't seen the limits of his power. They're just starting to show him off, so it's like... We're now with 3, 4, 5, and 8. We're definitely, like, we might see them, but we're not gonna see them as much. I won't be surprised if it's like I said, my theory, if it's some Doji Dark Nebula shit, we better get ready, because it's like, even if the kids turn good and they pull like a U with it, like a U Doji, oh no. If like Zero starts using the kids just as like power and fodder for the remaining kids, so like 1, 2, 6, and 7, that would be diabolical. A bound flat? I mean, it'll be interesting if they did that, because they would take like the cushion and the shock. It wouldn't have the most... Well, I mean, bound spike doesn't have the most stamina either. The main thing for it was that boundness, and that bound attack would be pretty fun. Imagine if they did like if they made bound flat a thing. I'd say a God Valkyrie remake would be, like, dope for them to do it with. If they made bound flat. Because it would be, like, the kind of spring action with it. Because they probably wouldn't make it into the blade itself. But they could do that bound action a little bit and imitate it a little bit by using the bit. There's so much stuff. Oh, I mean, almost 2. Even with one of these islands, there's a bunch of shit that you can go and get. We're not taking, we're naturally recycling. Which, I mean, we are, and plus at this stage it doesn't matter. The story for this, man. It's ridiculous. I'll get into the story a little bit after. Like, I don't know all the story, but, like, found a few things. Did I see? Yeah, I did see that. I watched season 5. It was good. And then I cried at the end. And freaked out. Because, you know, I thought Steve died. I got fooled. I got tricked. I was like, you better not. Can I reach any of the beams? There we go. I punched when I was on. Oops. It's alright. Ah, shit. Imagine we got killer death site thermometers. That would be sick. I would imagine rubber... Like, rubber rush should be a thing. Definitely with rubber bits, we definitely need to see more. Like, I want to see rubber... I mean, we got rubber excel. Rubber flat. If it was, like, more controlled. Like how it looks on Pegasus, you know. Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. But rubber ball, rubber flat, rubber rush. Damn it, I gotta jump over a little bit more. See if I can get it. Shit, I can't reach it. Okay. It's fine. I'll at least get the stairs. Dark Death Site there with Bull Griffin versus Venom Dia, but I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, mate. Possibly. I just don't want to damage. I mean, it's still a burst, but even if it has metal incorporated with it, you can still get some nasty gashes. And I mean, bays ain't cheap. If so, it would be for like maybe a battle video. If I were to do something like that, I would, yeah. Because you've always got the risk of just breakage or shredding plastic and stuff, especially like cross-gen stuff. It's especially stuff like, it's tough because seeing things, of course, comments over the years like, hey, battle metal fight versus burst and stuff like that. It's like, you gotta be careful doing, like, you can do cross-gen battles, but the thing is, just they're different gens. And it's like, you could have breakages and stuff with it, so. Oh yeah. I got stuck. There you go. But I did unlock a thing. If I can get up out of here. There we go. And that is, I can surf now. So going into the one area, the Over Million City, and doing a few quests, managed to get Lapras. And Lapras unlocked an ability that being able to go swim. It's a dream battle. Delta versus 2. Imagine the... Oh, yeah, for sure. Just like I said, in real life, you gotta account for the maze. It's especially tough with Burst, because, like... You know, all the plastic with the bays. Obviously, with it, there's, like, metal incorporated. But even with that, like, GT... So I just have to be careful. Oh, wait a minute! There's actually... I didn't know there was one here! Oh, shit! Okay, that changes things. Let's see, Is that a bed? Fluff, lumber. Where the hell am I gonna get fluff and lumber at? Well, lumber I can get here, you know. Where the hell am I gonna get freaking an iron ingot and fluff? Wonder if there's places on the island somewhere. Actually, wait a minute. Do I still have the... No, I'll get them carrots. There we go. That way, now I can take it wherever. Even the roofs. Okay. Getting all this stuff. Think Zero's gonna turn good at the end of the season? Possibly. I think it's definitely possible. It's just gonna take a lot. And I mean a lot to get there if he does. Like, the power of everybody, you know what I mean? It's gonna be that type of thing. To bring this man to the light or anything like that. Maybe we'll get like some backstory and such with like him with the kids as babies. But you know, it'll get emotional. Like when it gets to that point where like Zero unmasks and then we see who he truly is, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be symbolic too, because we won't know if I can words. We won't only know his identity, it'll also be like letting into his heart and how this man thinks and such, you know what I mean? Like it'll reveal his face, then they'll start seeing like the levels of things with his heart and everything, and you know, kind of like how it was for Omega, except on a bigger scale. Like we got a taste of it with Tenka and Omega, but like we're gonna go like full-fledged with Zero and the whole Kurosu clan. You gotta go. All right, Hunter. Thanks so much for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Just sitting here yapping while I snag every possible thing I can from this island. Da-da. Wait a minute, can I? Hold up, wait a minute. Can I take the windmill? I want to see if I can. I don't know if I can, but we're gonna go for it, damn it. Nah, we can't. Another carrot. There you go. The goat. Dude, I'm honored. I'm honored that you'd say that and think so. I'm just grateful even people call me a legend. I was literally talking with Ruby Drago earlier, and like even talking about the stream because he showed up in the TikTok stream, and how many people even just randomly on TikTok knew who I was, even sitting in the stream for just like a few seconds of being like, yo, you were part of my childhood, oh my god, or people being like, the goat is on TikTok. I'm like, the goat? Bruh, even being called a legend, I'm honored. But, and it's like, hearing people even say like that, and then saying that level of goat, like, bruh, it just makes you think about life, and I'm really honored that you guys would think so. I just enjoy what I do and live life, have fun, make my story, and be me, damn it. You know? It's about just having fun, and I just hope with like my content, you know, because everybody struggles with life. Hell, it's one of the reasons why I haven't filmed that much. It's been just like a bunch of things with life and needing some time sometimes to just sit and chill. That's why I haven't filmed that much lately in the last probably like about a week. Just been getting things figured out with life and just, you know, learning, growing, and just needing some time with some stuff. I mean, you could tell with the background at the family home, so got a little filming to do over in Studio A. That's where I even did like the theory discussion video, you know. It's in Studio A. I'm gonna be visiting here more, so gotta, you know, bring the light back to it and decorate and all that good stuff, so nope. There we go. There we go. Getting a good amount. I'm like, I'm gonna take everything I can. When I said that shit, I meant it, man. Another carrot. I'm not punching anything. Alright, there you go. What happened to the Portal Zero? Do you used to get a lot of stuff from the Portal Zero? Oh, they're still around. They just be like, I mean, they're entrepreneurs. They busy. They're doing a lot of stuff. I think it's expanded beyond just Beyblade. Like Beyblade, of course, but like getting into other things as well. And I mean, even recently did get stuff. Like that's where I got the, you know, the Drake and yeah, that's where I got the Cobalt Drake, the clear one, and the Night Mail, and Valkyrie Volt, which got some battles to do with it. I got a feeling it's gonna show up before this arc's over. I wouldn't be surprised if like Zero just shows up with Valkyrie Volt at the end of it. I mean, we gotta see it. hasn't shown up in the show, and we see the rare bay in the show. You know, we've seen Arrow Pegasus, we've seen Cobalt Drake, both of them in the show. So as soon as it's going to be time for Valkyrie Volt, and that's going to be Zero's Bay, at least his first one, because then the Rumored Glory Valkyrie, it makes sense, like, somebody gets by Valkyrie Volt, even. Maybe it's X, and then, like, Glory Valkyrie shows up. Alright, clear out all this shit. Bop. Bop. The wall, I haven't gotten that shit before. Alright. Yo, my boy Penny. Thanks so much for stopping in, man. Literally, Penny, his last name's Penny, you know, right? Penny. But, I played baseball with him. He's one of my friends from high school. He graduated a year before I did. Chill as shit. Rubber Turbo. Yeah, if they do a Big Bang Pegasus remake, that would be perfect for it. Regular Turbo would be perfect for if they do a God Valkyrie remake. Or they could do like the Strike version. Like if they make Rubber Turbo as well. That'll be nuts. Bro, it's literally coming to these islands and being like, I'm gonna snag all your shit. Like that was a building. And then I showed up. And now I got it all. Yeah, damn. That's a pretty good haul. I almost got everything, so. Not like everything, but like got as much as my pockets can fit. There's still a lot of shit. Do you think it's possible that we can possibly get a Halo gimmick in Beyblade X? I don't know. I mean, I think it's possible, but you have to worry about part breakage, because they'd have to be, like, very solid parts with it if they're going to pull a gimmick like that off. Because, like, part breakage is definitely a thing, and that's a worry. And the metal points on this, like, with a hard enough hit, it damn sure would break something like that, so. I don't know. I had a feeling they were going to be able to get, like, the split gimmick in, and sure enough, Bullet Griffin, that's a gimmick I wanted to see so bad. Like, they learned from gimmicks that they did with previous gens, and, like, incorporate them with, like, future ones, while also, like, creating new ones. Which is one thing I love about it. It shows how they evolve in that realm, too. Like, if they did the split bullet gimmick, oh, I love it, man. The clone gimmick, always been a fan. Phoenix, Diabolos, loved it when they did it. Phantom Fox and Heavy Metal System, loved it. Let's see. Here we go. I don't know why people hate the bound gimmick so much. It's a cool gimmick by concept. The main thing is that it cushions the blows with attacks. That's the main thing. Like, that's what it did with God Valkyrie, you know. It got stronger because with Strike God Valkyrie, it locks those blades in one place and it's one solid blade. Bound gimmick is cool. It's just the fact that, like, it, like, cushions blows because of that spring, if that makes sense. Like, having a spring in a bay, if it's more round and such, that would up its defense. Now, that would be a pretty sick gimmick and be pretty useful. Just with attack, you know, not being the craziest use. But that's what I mean with, like, if they made bound flat. Because, like, you still have the recoil of the blade, but then, like, the bound gimmick would be in the bit. Kind of like how it is with Nightmail. Except you have a flat with it. That's where, like, the bound gimmick would work for attack, because those contact points still being solid, but then having the bound at the bottom, you know? At least that's what I would think. If they try to do that with the blade itself, you know, any sort of spring, that would be mainly for like a defense. Because it would probably affect the stamina too if it was doing like the movements like that with the spring. I'll take that moss. There's a lot of stuff in these. And when I get done with this, I will, I guess, do a quick, I'll do a tour of what I've done. Which, I mean, it's a lot. It looks different than it did in the first parts, because I have built a lot. Like, I've been playing this quite a bit, just going around and connecting paths and stuff like that. It'll show when I get out of the dream world. Yeah. Get some more moss. Oh, didn't mean to get the water gun. Got the cut. There we go. Alright, gotta snag a drink real quick. There we go. Sunny D. Beyblade Burst videos will always have a special place in my heart. The GT battles, you had such energy back then. Well, I hope that doesn't mean you think it fully went away. I still got energy. I'm just older. But I could think I still have the hype energy. Like when some craziness happens, like you can tell genuinely when I'm into it big time. And I mean, I'm still into it. I just get so fascinated by like all the battles that happen with X. Like every single time I just get hype as hell. Give me all that freaking soil. There we go. I'm like, ain't no way I'm out of carrots. There we go. All the seashore grass. I literally went in so many maps and literally just did this and made tunnels. I pulled out some like ground type shit. I'm like, let me see all of that fucking soil and stuff. And there's the bottom. Seashell soil, huh? You still got your Beyblade X Giant Stadium? I do, I do. It's not here. I got like... I've been moving stuff back in the studio, and so like... I got a bunch of stuff in there, and I gotta do some rearranging and everything. As you can tell by probably the in the most recent discussion video, like had the stadiums and stuff in the corner again, and you know, getting things a bit organized. It's a mess. Just putting stuff back in there, having to like just, you know, clean and reorganize and everything. And plus I got a bigger roster than when I left, so like just fitting everything, bringing the life back to Studio A. Let's see. Shit. Can I make it? Oh. Never mind, got a vine. And I almost just choked on air. What the hell? Get him. Ba, 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 ba. I just hope it doesn't flood with water. That would suck ass. Ah! I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm that person that will go and get all the soil and shit. Because I know I'm going to use it in different levels when I get back. Making paths and stuff. And I made a path back, so that works. Take all of this. I got no shame. Dude, I will literally freaking... Like, I've been puzzle piecing it together. Like, I got different soils and stuff for the paths. Oh, shit. Got the stones, huh? I'll gladly take that ore. Use it to make stuff. Oh. Carrot time. This is why I brought so many of them, because I had a feeling I was going to need it. Like I said, it's like Animal Crossing. When you go and use like a Nook Miles ticket, if you played Animal Crossing, you basically go with like the essential tools so you can go and navigate the island, but then you take literally everything you possibly can and whatever you can fit, you can take back to your island and use to do as you please, like renovate or whatever. It's the same thing with this, so. Pockets are damn. They're loaded. I'm getting close. I'll only be able to get like items. Yeah. Maybe I should get some of these, like this stone. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see. There we go. No, this is solid rock, so this will be tough to break through. I'm just going until I can't fit anything else in my pocket. Which I think I still got a bit of space. So I might as well just get as much as I can of this. This is literally what I did with a bunch of my, with the different islands. I made paths like this so that I can get as many blocks as possible. Because I'd use them to just make paths and stuff around and navigate. And no regrets. And I know it's pretty repetitive. I'm just going until I run out of energy and then I'll turn back. Because I'm pretty sure this is gonna definitely fill up the pockets. Almost there. But I upgraded my stamina too. Freaking Ditto just looks so goofy. It's adorable though. Let's see. Oh, I still got, yeah. I still got slots. So we're gonna keep going. Do I remember Slash Valkyrie? Oh yeah, of course. The power bit. That would be like, yeah, power. It would be similar, like Bound Rush would probably be power. That'd be the most like power, anyways, if they were to do Slash Valkyrie. There we go. Them damn carrots. Need them carrots, bruh. Alright. I would literally do this until I got to the outskirts of the map and it said you can't go any further. Or I break through and like make a path on the other side. Because I mainly do it so that it's easier to navigate around the island wherever you're at. I actually found like a secret area too in the mines doing this strategy. It was on accident, but I found it. Like I said, I'm just gonna get these until I run out of space. Which, I mean, I still got my essential one. Oh, hello. There you go. There's the other side. I made it. Now time to get all that freaking cliff rock. There you go. Alright, so all of these are full. It's just the bottom ones that aren't. Which, I mean... yeah, I'm not too worried. Plus, sand's easy to get. I'll just get a bit more sand and then I'll probably call it. This is just the demo for the first one. I'm pretty sure it resets each day too. Like, I think it's the same island. But it'll... I don't know if it resets with different items. Or what. I would think so, since you can revisit it. And did my controller die? Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit, that's not good. LOL. Alright. This is why I have spare. Alright. Here you go. This one's a little touchy. There we go. I mean, I got a bunch of items as is. Yeah. And all the mud. There we go. That's not on purpose. Oh well. Yeah, I went too far. What? Let me out. Let me out. I got stuck. What the fuck? I got stuck. I can't even. What? Oh, I'm little ditto. There we go. I'm actually stuck. There we go. Thank you, Lapras. Ah, shit. I got myself in a little bit of a pickle. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna switch for modes real quick. I just need a little bit to get up out of here. Damn it, I'm not trying to dig deeper. I'm trying to get out. There we go. Thank you. Almost. Really? Damn it. There. Thank you very much. I dug too far. The sand was not playing. Alright. It literally turned into quicksand. It was like, ah! Or cut. There you go. Oh, palm seeds, okay. Yeah, I'll get a few more of these. I gotta decorate. My reaction to that anime crossover, I flipped the hell out. I couldn't stop screaming. Dude, that was so cool. I forgot the name of, what is it, Evangelica or something like that. But the bays, they look good. I mean, the crossovers that they've had, it's like the world is literally their oyster. Like, I'm really excited because that's a different, like, that's a collab that nobody saw coming. Nobody could have predicted that. Carrot time. There you go. No, don't you try that shit again. Even dope then that Hasbro retooling better than Rhino Horn. Yeah, I mean, they've used that same mold a lot. And I mean, Grogu and Snowtrooper is a cool pack. Just the fact that they retooled Rhino Horn or Horn Rhino again. I didn't even see that post. And the bench too, shit. The vending machine. Trash can, hell yeah. Let's see. Ooh, did I run out of space? That it? Yeah. Alright, my pockets are full. Over 50 Beyblade boxes I've been storing up to make collages with. Nice, man. Yeah, when moving, I had, I spent a lot of time cutting, like, stuff out. It was one of the things, a couple of things got left. But a bunch of my collage boxes, sadly, were one of the things that were left. It was my collage box, and I had a bunch of them in there. But no use crying over spilled milk. But you know, I mean, I'll be able to like save boxes and stuff and make collages with them in the future. So you know, I'm just blessed to have my base and everything. So. But I look forward to seeing the collages. I'm glad I could inspire you with them. It was cool doing it for like the first season. So, I mean, I got a few boxes from the second season. Some stuff got lost, but like still have a few boxes and stuff to work with. I just gotta get more. Yeah, I gotta get glue and canvases. Can I fit any more tree seeds? I might as well get the logs and stuff. Yep, there you go. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I forgot the freaking rails. What's the rumored special Bakugan video? You'll have to wait and see. I'll be making a video on it. It's like something to be taken with a grain of salt. But yeah. I'll talk about it soon. But Bakugan is returning on my channel. It just takes so much more time to make deck profiles than it does to build a Beyblade combo. It's two different realms of things. And even with making a Bay combo, you still gotta sit there and battle and test it, which takes time. But deck building, oh my god. Especially because I gotta sort through my cards and stuff again. It'll take a bit of time, but whatever sand I can fit. I only was able to fit 20, damn. Okay. Is there anything I just have one of? Iron pipe. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the log chair. I'll go until I can't anymore. When I was screaming on the laptop in iOS. Oh my god, yeah. The classic just, I guess, staticky signal with that laptop. Yeah, when I first did my live streams. It was like, you can go live now. Alright, let me figure out a way to do this. And that's the, yeah, that's the line. Okay. So got everything I could from here. Yeah, that's a solid haul. I literally filled up my pockets. So it was a good call for me not to bring anything. Driftloon's just sitting over there like, you even took the damn roof. Oh, I still got room for one flooring. You know what? Gotta recreate the pool battle. I don't know, man. I'd have to. I haven't heard from Tajin in years. Truth be told. I love him and I know he's doing his thing out in Cali. Plus it would take like a good chunk of money to just like... Even back when I traveled, it was a good amount... Ah, shit, I fell. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. But it was a good amount of money to go and travel. Like a round trip ticket to California and back. You talk about it being like half a K for just that alone for the trip. And then you gotta factor in where you're gonna stay. And then that costs money. And then you gotta factor in how you're gonna get around traveling. And then that costs money. And then you gotta factor in like expenses for food and everything else. And that's even more money. Trust me, if I was like some level of, say, like a freaking, like a Kai Cenat or someone like that who makes like a bunch, I would damn sure go and travel and do that and film. Because I love doing that. That was obviously the peak with things. Like 2019 was insane. I also grinded my ass off just to save up for all those events. Like they weren't all like expense paid trips. Like, I had to bust ass with my work just to go to each of them. And then it was consistent, like, going each, what, in the span of, like, 3 weeks going on 2 trips. Or a span of 6 weeks going on, like, 3 of them for the summer. It was wild, man. And then, like, even later that year going to the Invitational and that alone. The ticket was covered, but, like, when it comes down to, like the products and everything, I mean, well, getting the product, you know, the ticket covered, but then like staying out there and getting food and everything, it's like that was a good amount. And plus there was like Beyblade West, so like going out and getting food and traveling around and stuff for that costed a good chunk for sure. But yeah, I wish I was on the level of like I said, I would love to do it as a job. That's what I see a lot of people focus on. because everybody worries about like their revenue and numbers and everything. Honestly, truth be told, when you get to that level, because some people do it as their job, as their work, and trust me, it helps out with stuff, but it's nowhere near the realm of me being able to do it for like work or a job. I wish it was. Trust me, I wish it, like, that's obviously my dream, but gotta just work hard. So, you know, currently honestly looking for work, and also just working on filming and everything. It's just figuring out life, man. Life's weird. Let's see, you want to head back? Yeah. I got as much as I possibly could, so let's head out. Peace. I know each island's different, so couldn't quite make the thing there for the special Pokemon, but it's fine. And we're back. Be sure to bring a doll again. Okay. So with each like doll that shows up, it takes you to a different island with different items. But Gladstone Kid needs to come back. I don't know if he just like dipped and wasn't that much interested in it. You know, like lost interest. I mean, it happens. Some people just lose interest in things. What we got? Oh, Ariados. Okay. Yeah, my bag's full as hell. Alright. Alright. I got so many blocks. I'm gonna take some of the blocks out. Keep on making short videos now. Oh, is he? I mean, that makes sense. That being the big time format that people look at is shorts, honestly. Shorts get viewed, seems like, more than long format nowadays. I mean, naturally, people just like thumbing through and scrolling to different videos. It's like we're in an age where it's that way with all social media. I mean, look at it. Look at how it is with Facebook, also Instagram, also TikTok, also YouTube. You know. I wonder what all I should put out. Actually, the majority of this, I should probably take it back to my regular island. The environment level increased. Okay, so I'll show off what I did here. We got Ariados now, so that's dope. Gather twine number 5. Gather stones number 5. I probably got a few, yeah. A decent amount of them probably. So we're at area level 5. With the beach. New challenges. Alright, so let's see. What all we get complete? This. That. Nice. Damn. Mini floodgate. Alright. plaster wall. Yeah, I'll take some recipes. You remember Goob? What? Yeah. Of course I remember Goob. Goob's awesome. Modern door. Sash window. Ooh. Wooden border recipe. Screw it. Anything else? I can't afford anything else right now. Oh, mini floodgate I can get. But how much do I have? Oh, utility? Okay. I think I could probably connect it. That link? Oh, hell yeah, it does. Sweet. So got some more electricity going. At least over this way. Getting tired? Hey, it's fair, man. I understand. I'm about to end this off in a little bit. I'm just going and showing off some stuff with these maps really quickly. So pretty much with this one, connected the roads and built a lot of the homes. I still haven't gone to the Pokemon Center. I'm working on that, but rebuilt the houses and then made a few... Yeah, rebuilt the houses, made a few paths around. Fixed up the beaches, like a little bit, just cleared off a bunch of stuff. Ran into Piplup, and it managed to like clear out all the mud, so all that gunk and mud is gone from, you know, from this place. This was the Pokefan Club. Like, it's crazy. It literally, that's where I got the doll. Like, where I went with the, you know, with the Dream Island. You just talk to the doll. And Drifloon shows up. But yeah, fixed those homes. I just went with old school, like, Minecraft style. I literally used the blocks for it. I don't give a shit. I fixed this up, too. So, that was completely busted. But I got the blocks to fix that up. Connected this. The new Spriggan's so tall. Yeah, with the merge. You like the translucent color with the the red with Spriggan? Oh yeah. I'm hyped they did a Storm Spriggan remake. Like, had to have shoes a part of things. There's Lapras! I'm so hyped they got Lapras on the freaking island. Lapras is one of my favorite cancel Pokemon. It's Dragonite. Like, that's my child. And then second is definitely Lapras. But I fixed this path. And also got electricity going here, so... This is the St. Anne. So it was like uber fucked up. Like all the floors were like busted. Like I said, I have no shame. I'll use whatever. So I used like sand, I used volcanic ash, I used moss, whatever I had. And I had like a bunch of volcanic ash, which it looks so cool. It really does. Made this stair set so you can go to the top of it. Like I said, there's nothing in it. It's been just fixing up stuff. I've played this game for about, at this stage, 40 hours. And just fixing up a bunch of shit with each of the levels. And it's not even all of them. I mean, the main area, you know, the wasteland, I navigated it to where, like, it's got stair sets and paths everywhere, so it can navigate that pretty well. And there's a good amount of Pokemon there, too. Got the inside of bowels of the ship. And let's see. But yeah, up towards like the top part. Literally a beautiful view. Then you got the beach, which I'll just jump down out of the beach. Screw it. Bop, bop, bop. And then, there you go. But yeah, there's the beach on this side of the ship. Cleaned that up a little bit. Knocked off a bunch of the, because it was just like a bunch of piles of sand, you know, throughout even the ship. It took a lot of time to clean, but reallocated all of it to making paths. So like this one here, a path going over here. Cleaned up the dock a little bit, and then going up. Like I said, I have stairs everywhere. It just makes it easy to navigate things. So I made a path all the way across here to connect these two. And I made some fake grass as well as the sand. And when you can tell it's the edge of the, I literally used the whole map, just the way to navigate around the whole map pretty efficiently. Did this with the wasteland first, and then now getting it with the beach. And made, like I said, a bunch of these tunnels, like how I was doing on the Dream Island, I did here. Stair set down, got some of the water going. Still got some stuff to do in here, but right, the vegetation, fix the house there. What's up? What's up, Palmy? Oh, Fluff. Sweet. And yeah, I made a bunch of homes and homing a lot of the Pokemon in them. So like got Executor, like there's a lot. Palmy, Grubbin, Padayan Whooper, Girder. What up? Make sure not to overload your back. Are you reading my brain? I already overloaded my backpack. It's fucking stuffed. Granted, that Dream Island, man. Alright, so. But, yeah, that's basically the beach. Obviously more to do, like, there's another level on the way, like, out there. I think I have to get more Pokemon before going to it. Like I said, I haven't unlocked all of the stages at this point. I showed it off whenever I've first gotten into these, so like the beach, show that off, and then I'll show off the mines after I just show the updated island, I guess, what I did. Get my water. All right, there you go. Scyther and Timber Hoot Hoot, Volbeat, Combee, Drifloon. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon. So made these homes in the path to the beach. Stair set, waterfalls. Got a little stage right there, a little area for making stuff. Yeah, I can go up to this floor. Got some homes up here as well. I just do the classic block style. Like, I know people will put in some big details like their roofs and stuff. I'm not worried about that. I'm like, it works, and plus it just shows like I'm sentimental, so it shows like the history and everything of just, you know, all the different areas, going through and making the paths, reallocating them to better this area. So like made a path even up here, a couple paths across. So there's a gate over there. That gate's still locked. But another one of these ones, you can tell it's on the outskirts because you see all the smoke. That's the sign of like, hey, you at the limit. You can't go any further. And I like it too because it's like it shows off that. But pop. There we go. Some more paths here. Like I said, there's a bunch. I'll just damn it. I did not mean to fall in there. Bop. Man, bop. So of course it's being like one of the summits. And it rains here now. Like Kyogre showed up and it makes it where it rains. I did a whole rain dance with Squirtle and yeah. Afterwards the rain dance like summoned Kyogre, so we're friends with Kyogre, and now it can rain big time on some days. So there's hardly any squares here that are like dry and barren. This just shows like where the out of bounds line is, so it's right here. So if I try to do, yeah, you can't go any further. Everything that's hydrated is within the map. It's like the path right there, and there's paths on the outskirts as well. I'll navigate one of the outer ones too. But got electricity here. Making the different areas, vending machine. Little path down here as well, but let's see. So yeah, the main area, Pokemon Center. Oh, I think it died. Yup. LOL. Oh no, it didn't quite die. Alright. I thought it did. Well, let's see. Going to the cave. So got that tower, which is connected to Team Rocket when they were here. And slowly finding out things with this story. But you know. Made a little highway on the outside. It goes all the way around. I expanded it, so you know, there's a loop that goes up there, that goes and wraps around. That tunnel goes up there. It goes out behind a waterfall. And then made that path around that way, kind of connecting all of these like black rocks and such, just making paths out of them to navigate around like a loop. Tried to make it where easy accessibility with this. It's like glitching out. Come on, controller. Come on. There we go. I hope it's not starting to get faulty on me. I'd be so sad. There we go. I think just touchy thumbstick. But I recently made this one because it's an easier way of going around in case I want to go on like the outskirts. So yeah, made a little extension right there, this path. And this is where Kyogre showed up. So I made a path out to it. I'm guessing that's where it might show up on some occasions. It's cool that it like comes and checks in. It's a freaking big Pokemon too. Like I mean, they made it life size. Like Kyogre, ain't playing. But yeah. So this leads to the next area, which is the mine area. This is the one I have worked on the least. I worked on, you know, the beach big time. Got things set with that. I've just started kind of digging into this. So I made like a couple of paths. But there's still a bunch of volcanic ash and stuff everywhere. I'm just now starting to kind of build with it. And honestly, my pockets are still really full. I didn't dump anything off. But you know, it's fine. I probably should have, but it's alright. It's alright. But yeah, so getting into it, I fixed up the stairs. Still so much volcanic ash everywhere. Like there's a big plume here, you know, just piles and piles of it. That's what all the black is literally volcanic ash. So yeah, rocky ridges, then the beach, then the wasteland. That's where I have unlocked thus far. There's some more places, but yeah, so I can't even grab that. Like I said, my pockets are totally full. Actually, I can free up a spot. Probably want to do this. There's a few blocks I probably have to fill in. I started getting a few Pokemon up in here, but yeah, this Pokemon Center is not fixed. Still got these homes and stuff around. And there are these rails, which I don't know if I have a recipe to make rails yet. Which I'll have to just go explore here more. Like I said, I've hardly been in this area. And it's crazy to think, like, on the outside of the beach, there's another area which I haven't even explored. And then from this area, I'm pretty sure there is another place to explore that you can't get to. I think. Another place to explore. At least, like, not yet. Can't get to. But, yeah, I made a stair set that goes all the way up here. And I made a specific, I gotta find it. But a specific, there it is. So it drops you down. into here. Maybe I should make a way back up, but as for now, there is no way back up. But it's a gigantic, freaking long tunnel. So you can navigate around this, and there's an exit on this side. Yo, Spiral Extreme, how you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. But there's like a small little... Oh, shit. There's a couple of things here. Let me see. Well, I can't even fucking get them, can I? Unless they're recipes. Gray Cottage Kit. Alright, well, I'll leave it. My pockets are full from the Dream Island. I should have emptied them out before I came here, but it's fine. What we got? Brick wall recipe set. Oh, okay. That's nice. Be able to make brick walls. Alright, so like I said, this is the area I have not explored as much. I still got a bunch to do here. Mainly been putting into like the main, like the wasteland, and then also the beach. And now like the ridges, starting to tackle the ridges a bit. But yeah, I made this. These are the type of tunnels that I made also in the wasteland, as well as like not many in the beach, like a couple, and they weren't nearly as long. This one is like to navigate around a lot of the map. So it goes for for a while, literally from one side to the next. So if you're wondering how big the map is, like width-wise, length-wise. It's this. Getting a little sleepy. I'll probably end this off like kind of so. Yeah. And I got so many freaking notifications on my phone. Oh yeah, there we go. So like that's a path that goes all the way around. That's just like it's a loop. It's an endless loop down there. I kind of just did this so I can get a bunch of the black volcanic ash because it looks really cool. I used it for like the beaches and stuff, and for buildings and whatever else. There's still a bunch up here. But while doing this, literally just went over, and it was funny because it was like 2 right here. It was not on purpose either, but it spit me out here. And this is being on top of, basically it got buried in here. But it's a museum. It's wild. Found a museum in here. And while going in here in other places, getting notes of what happened. So, I mean, if you don't want spoilers for the story or anything, we've gotten pretty far at this stage. And saying what it is, oh, I don't even have room for any of the ash. That's right, I didn't pick it up last time I was here. I ran out of space. But, yeah, man. Damn. Yo, what? All stuff that's in here. Wow. What the hell are those? Dude, they make music? What? Okay. This is like a freaking sound studio, I guess. Huh. And the chairs? There's a gimmickle in here. I definitely gotta clear out my fucking pockets and come back. But yeah, this museum, and it's literally right next to, that's insane. So a volcano erupted, and it must have been like right here. So the story with it is that, well, there's like different perspectives with it. So first things first, Team Rocket, it's like a bunch of stuff happened canonically, so like Team Rocket getting disbanded and then getting a new boss. But like after the events with Red, it's like it diverges, if you will. So, the new boss of Team Rocket cared about Team Rocket, and not only was it the boss of Team Rocket, but bosses and like representatives from every region on Earth. So like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, etc., etc. There were catastrophes with the weather that happened in every single region, one by one. And this is basically Kanto where we're at. What was Kanto. And it got so bad that literally all the humans dipped. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened with it, because like just seeing a lot of it, like I'll go through the books. I gotta remember how to freaking, there we go. Collection. Human records. Here we go. Like road closure, legendary ninja family. I think it goes based off of like Human's diary. Hacker confessions. So, for example, this. I doubt anyone will ever read this, but the memories of my experiences are too much to bear alone. So I had to confide in this diary. Nameless hacker, I infiltrate the networks of huge corporations, steal their secrets, and sell them to individuals already had more than enough money. Fun peering behind the scenes, so it's almost like a hobby for me. I donate all money I don't use to things like Pokemon conservation groups. Ever since I was a kid, I like computers and Pokemon more than people. Sounds like Bill. From like, what the fuck is it? I forgot. Yeah. So maybe Cerulean City, but like yeah, Bill from literally Fire Red, Leaf Green, Kanto, like him. Hackers Confessions number 4. There we go. I left traces when I hacked the servers. That was enough for them to track me down. People from the Foundation were surprisingly polite, explained what was happening in detail. I have no intention of writing it all here. The important thing is that someday this disaster will spread throughout the entire world. So the disaster I was talking about, you know, disaster in each region. They said that humanity in its current state can't prevent it. The Foundation, together with other regions, had formed a plan to evacuate all of humanity into space. The plan was already in motion. My head was spinning at the outrageous tale. So what would become a Pokemon? When I put the question to them, they described their Pokemon conservation project and asked for my help. So basically they put like all the Pokemon in like pods or hibernative states to survive what was going on, as many as they possibly could, I think. And humanity left Earth. This is literally post-apocalyptic. Like this cute-ass game that's like, oh my god, this is adorable, you know, all these like cute Pokemon and stuff. Then you find out the story and it's like, holy shit. It's the freaking meme of the lion that has the fire and stuff around it, and then looks back like, what? Literally that. Yeah. Field survey on Cinnabar proved quite fruitful. Oh, is this Cinnabar Island, technically? Holy shit. I just realized that. Cinnabar Island ended up being by a volcano, so that volcano erupted. Holy. I didn't even realize that. Like, yeah, this would be like Cinnabar Island. Holy shit, okay. So Pokemon professors from other regions gained a number of insights on my own research. Many folks were concerned about possible effects the recent weather disturbances may be having on Pokemon. On my way home, I found a young Tangela, appeared injured and weak, so I used a potion to heal him, seemed to take a liking to me, and toddled along behind me. Tangrowth, the Tangrowth that is by us, like the professor. Oh my god. Because Professor Tangrowth, belonging to Professor Oak. That would make full sense, man. Professor Tangrowth, Professor Oak, Tangrowth. That connection. Come on, man. Wasn't sure what to do at first. Ended up bringing him home with me, figuring he might be a good playmate for my grandchild, Gary. What the? Oh my god. Grandchild plays with Tangela a lot these days. They both seem having so much fun. Just watching them warms my heart. Tangela shows interest any and all human activities. When I'm working on the computer, stares intently at my screen with a curious expression. Trainers who come to visit me also play with Tangela, and Tangela seems intrigued by the items they use. Was enthralled by things like Pokedexes and Pokeballs. Are all Tangela bring with curiosity, or is it little one just special? Pokemon really are fascinating. There's always more to learn about them. Let's see. There's a gathering attended by Pokemon professors from every region. We have a surprising announcement in store. Increasingly intense weather abnormalities and the calamity striking each region as a result show no sign of slowing down. At this rate, predictions suggest that we will no longer be able to obtain enough food and energy to continue living on this planet. And we learned that the plan was secretly in motion to evacuate all of humanity into space. It also seemed that, with a few exceptions, it will not be possible to bring Pokemon with us. Of course, so immediately raised their voices in protest, which is when we heard about the Pokemon Conservation Project. So yeah, they basically all dipped and went to space, and these diary entries confirm it. And these are like from Professor Oak, and this is insane. It was decided that we will take part in the Pokemon Conservation Project. It's a plan to safely store all Pokemon on the planet in a massive computer system while humanity takes refuge in space. I can't be sure that such a thing is even possible, and being parted from our Pokemon will be terribly painful, but this may be the only way that people in Pokemon will be able to live together again someday. I was also asked to join a survey team after we moved to space, but I held off on responding. After humanity relocates, a small group will be sent back to the planet to survey the environment and do maintenance on the conservation system. But given my age, I don't know if I'll still be spry enough to be much of help. I think it's a task best left to the young. Because obviously when you go in space, like, it takes time to travel in space, you know, to even go out and like come back and such, like, yeah. And then some of the photos I got, so yeah. But that's, yeah. You see all of those freaking documents and everything, and then go back and it's like, holy shit, this, yeah. This is insane. This is absolutely fucking insane. Damn, I can't take it. Like I said, my pockets are full. But, yeah, I figured just show off things with this real quick. Managed to even find this area, so that's dope. Let's see if I can navigate my way all the way out. Which I think I can. Oh, that's right. That one was blocked off. I don't know if there's a way to open it. Let's see. So, all this liquid hot magma, you know, but made a path through it all. I do just realize that I do have stairs. So, one thing I've just done is just, yeah, show a little bit of my work. Still got work to do with that, so let's see. I think did I? Oh, kinda made a path a little bit. This was like one of the most recent things I did, and I couldn't even remember. There we go. Oh, that was not on purpose. Maybe I'm carrying too much stuff. There we go. I'm like the steps. I just pull them out of my pocket. There should be room. Alright. Yeah, basically think of hours and hours of doing this. And also just piecing together roads. But yeah, so now we got stairs that lead to that path, so that's cool. Got a little path up here. Currently, I'm not sure of a way to get out of here. I kind of just teleported from here last time. So, I'll figure that out off screen. What in the veil? Fuck! Astrology room? What? Space room? Look at the wall. How you make that? How you make this shit? That looks so sweet. That looks so sweet. That's so cool. Well, looking for the recipe for this. That's for damn sure. That is awesome. Each room, like, there's different themed rooms and stuff with this. That's crazy. But yeah. So now, off screen, I'm gonna work on like things with, you know, the rocky ridges. And make it look not so rocky. Well, I mean, no matter what. Tie stuff together, that is. And do a little bit of cleanup, all that good stuff. But yeah, so that's, well, I guess how I'm going to end this part. Showed off just the Dream Islands for the first time, and then showed off some of the stuff that I did off screen. And, yeah. In the next part, I'll probably do a part after unlocking the next locations and going into them or something. But yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for this part. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely be sure to leave a like. I know this is much looser of a playthrough. I'm not showing through a lot of stuff because a lot I've done off screen. But just for the sake of like time and everything, because honestly being monotonous and I'd say a little repetitive. It's like rinse, repeat with some stuff, you know. Obviously long term it's like rebuilding things, but a lot of it is like taking ash or like different blocks and stuff and getting the Pokemon and all that good stuff. You know, it's like how it is with Minecraft or Animal Crossing or any game like that. Some people will show off completely what they do in their playthrough. Personally, I like with the game like this, I don't, so I'll just do stuff off screen and then show like some of the major stuff that happens and explain what happened between each thing, but not like completely beating the game, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's technically being the what, second part or third part or something like that. Oh shit. Oh, is this the way out? Doy? Probably. I just never really bothered to see it. But yeah, oh yeah, there we go. But what the diamond fuck? Okay. Okay. Well, I'll pick that up next time I'm here. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed, definitely be sure to leave a like. It is much appreciated. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content I upload on the regular. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell on my channel name to be notified when I upload a video. If you're seeing this in the future, I will be uploading the other parts on YouTube. Well, if you're watching this currently, I'll be uploading the parts on YouTube. If you're seeing this in the future, disregard what I'm saying, because you're probably seeing the parts and stuff on here right now. As you know, I usually film these on Instagram and go live, and then put it, you know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, until next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome, have a good day, and game away. All that good stuff. Let's see if I found that exit out of here first, and then I'll end it off. Let's see. Oh. I mean, that makes sense. The ladder. Ooh, all the ladders. Oh, lamp. Alright, I might have found the way out of here. If so, we'll get out of here first and then call it. Whoa. Is there... Is this the way? Or what? Oh, no, 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 no. No, it looks like this is the only way. Damn. Well, alright. Yeah, and I can't even break them. So. But yeah, there's definitely levels to this shit. It's crazy. Alright, go through there. Am I back in the... What? I'm back in the museum. Oh my god. Yep, it's a loop. Alright, so... Yeah, that's actually crazy. So I gotta... Yeah, I still gotta find a way. I thought I found my way out, but I didn't. Arian, what's good, man? I'm actually about to end this off, but this playthrough will be up. I got some editing to do, so it'll be up soon. With some other parts as well. So, give me like a week, I'll have them up. But, oh, urgent care. Hitmonlee. Okay, I've actually got those things. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day and game away, all that good stuff. As I play music on here. I'm going to figure out the recipe for these too. I've seen videos of people using these things. And yeah, I gotta make some music shit. But yeah. Let's see, I saw you live when I woke up, but I'm good. You're good, man. I might go live on I don't know. It is already late, so I won't do a late night reaction. I'll wait. But yeah. I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned for the next part.